Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's broadcast of the Game 3 of the Silver Tier Epic Basketball League Playoff Series, pitting the Detroit Pistons against the Golden State Warriors. Thank you to everybody who is going to check this out tonight, both on the live stream and on the video replay. It should be a fun game here tonight. All right, let's get things started. This is the final game of the silver tier of the playoffs. The playoff brackets are here on the screen, and you can see in the silver tier the Houston Rockets, as we saw last week, advanced to the silver tier, to the gold tier of the playoffs with a victory over the Philadelphia 76ers to give them a 2-0 series win. And tonight we will look at the decisive Game 3 of the series between Detroit and Golden State. Golden State took the first game of the series on the channel by a score of 113 to 103. Very good ball game there in Detroit as the Warriors came on the road and took the opening game victory. Detroit returned the favor in Game 2 with a win by a 7-point margin, 135 to 128. And the star of that game, the surprising outcome of that game, was a 51-point fourth quarter by the Pistons to come from behind to win that game and save their season. Jimmy Walker with 12 points in the quarter in that fourth period. Balanced scoring from Bob Lanier, Dave Bing, and Terry Dischinger with 8 points apiece as the Pistons came up with 51 points in the fourth. Lanier finished that game with 28 and 17. Jimmy Walker with 26. Dave Bing 24 points and 15 assists. And that turned aside a very good game by Cazzie Russell, who led all scorers with 29 points for Golden State. And a big night by Nate Thurmond with 25 points, 17 rebounds. And that brings us to where we are tonight, Game 3. So let us head to Golden State, to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It was the first season of Golden State in that building, which later became known as the Oracle Arena and is now known as the Oakland Arena. The Warriors returned to San Francisco in 2019. But played for many, many years in Oakland at the Coliseum when they first got started. And hello to Philip Reynolds, to Tribe Fan, and Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims. Great to have folks lining up in the chat room. Front row seats available here at the Oakland Arena. As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups for Detroit, a couple of Hall of Famers in the starting lineups. Point guard Dave Bing and the center Bob Lanier are your two best players. Bing, 6th year out of Syracuse, and Lanier in his 2nd year out of St. Bonaventure. This was an all-star year for Lanier and a career best year of 25.7 points per game. And for the remainder of the starting lineups, Jimmy Walker at the shooting guard, Terry Dischinger, the 10th-year man out of Purdue, at the small forward. Dischinger actually was a player coach for a couple of games for Detroit, who in reality had a very tough season in 71-72, largely due to injuries suffered by Dave Bing, as well as just an overall lack of chemistry. Your power forward tonight is the rookie first-round draft pick out of UCLA, Curtis Rowe. For Golden State, We'll take a look at their starting lineup. Jim Barnett is your point guard, the sixth-year man out of Oregon. High-scoring duo of Jeff Mullins and Cazzie Russell at the other backcourt positions. Starting things off. And underneath the basket, we have two rebounding studs in Clyde Lee and Nate Thurmond. Nate Thurmond, of course, just an all-around stud, ninth-year man out of Bowling Green State. All second team all defense, 21.4 points per game, 16.1 rebounds per game. And Clyde Lee is just a rebounding monster, 14.5 rebounds per game in the NBA season. So here we go with tonight's ball game. So welcome to the ball game. Relax, grab yourself a cold one, enjoy the game. As the Pistons and Warriors will square off in this one. And the Warriors will control the jump. The ball is in the hands of Jeff Mullins on the perimeter. Mullins working against Jimmy Walker on the defensive side. Mullins is going to try and attack the glass if he can. Swings it over to Russell instead. Gets into the lane, kicks it out to Russell on the wing. Russell with the perimeter jump shot is good.
Cazzie Russell from Mullins.
And we have our first 2 points of the ball game as the homestanding Warriors jump out to the early lead. Here come the Pistons on offense for the first time. Moving from right to left on your computer screen, the ball is in the hands of Dave Bing. Bing facing off against Jim Barnett. Bing is going to try and penetrate. He runs into Clyde Lee, lays it up off the back iron, no good. But we've got a whistle and a foul, and that will go against Clyde Lee and send Dave Bing to the free throw line for 2 shots. First shot for Bing is good. Bing hits them both, and we're tied. Here come the Warriors. Open inside is Cazzie Russell. Working against the defensive efforts of Dishinger. Russell from the elbow takes the jump shot and hits it. Cazzie's 2 for 2. Golden State is back out on top. Back come the Pistons. Jimmy Walker with it on the outside. Comes off a screen, has room to take the shot. Nate Thurmond tries to get over and get a hand in his face, and Walker double dribbled. Nice closeout by Thurmond, forced Walker to readjust, and that's a turnover. And Golden State now with the basketball. Mullins inbounds it, gets it to Barnett. Barnett's going to look inside once again to Russell. Russell's got Dave Bing on his hit down low. This time Russell cannot get the layup to go. And the ball is kicked around and out of bounds, possession to Detroit. 4-2, Detroit trails as Dave Bing leads the offense. Detroit running some motion. Bing now is working on Jim Barnett out top. Once again, Bing will try to penetrate. He starts at the top of the key, gets into the lane. Thurmond comes over to cut him off. The shot by Bing won't go, and the rebound is taken by Thurmond. Back come the Warriors. Mullins over to Barnett. Barnett looking for help. He can't find any help, so he takes the jump shot himself, and from 15 feet out, Jim Barnett buries it. 6-2, Golden State. Detroit looking inside to Dishinger. Trying to get it into the paint this time. Dishinger works down low against Russell. Kicks it back out to Jimmy Walker. And that pass is stolen away by Mullins. That's another turnover and another possession for Golden State. Mullins brings the ball up. Sends it back to Barnett on top. They're going to look inside this time and try and get Nate Thurmond started. Thurmond working inside against Bob Lanier. A couple of big bodies. Thurmond with a drop step on Lanier and a two-handed slam. Good footwork in there by Nate Thurmond. He got Lanier off balance, and he took advantage. It is now an 8-2 ball game. Lanier wants the ball for Detroit. He's open on the low post. Comes off the inside screen, has Cazzie Russell on him. Turns and faces, fires up a short jump shot, and hits it. And he is fouled by Thurmond on the release. So this will be a three-point play opportunity for Big Bob Lanier. Lanier settles himself at the free throw line and connects. And that cuts the lead to 3, 8-5, just under 10 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Golden State has it in the hands of Mullins. Mullins looks to Barnett out top. Barnett swings it around. They dump it inside to Thurmond. Thurmond again working against Lanier. Lays it up off the glass. This time it rolls off. Rebound is tipped around and snagged by Barnett for the Warriors. They'll get a fresh 24. Barnett sends it over to Mullins. Mullins on the perimeter. Drives into the hole, cut off by Lanier. His jump shot is no good. Lanier made him alter that shot. But it looks like Bing got him on the arm. Bing trying to fight through the screen. Made contact with Mullins on the shot. And that will send Jeff Mullins to the free throw line for 2 shots. Very good free throw shooter is Mullins. He connects on the first. He hits them both. And the score now is 10-5 in favor of Golden State. Pistons with the basketball. Outside to Walker. Walker puts up the perimeter jump shot. That's no good. Off the back iron. Nate Thurmond pulls it down for Golden State. Warriors get another possession. Warriors are going to look to Russell. Russell in transition has Rowe on him. Russell's got a sizable quickness advantage there. He spins around, gets past Rowe, lays it up and good. That is 6 points for Cazzie Russell. He is off to a hot start. And the Golden State Warriors are off to a hot start. They have hit 5 of their first 7 field goal attempts en route to a 12-5 lead. Detroit trying to slow things down now as Bing wants to work the offense. They're going to send it inside to Lanier. Lanier looking to score again. Banging bodies with Nate Thurmond down there. Thurmond lands hard on the foul. Lands hard on the floor. And that is going to go against Lanier. Lanier took it in aggressively, lowered the shoulder. Lanier wants a flop, but the referees aren't hearing it. They give the offensive foul to Lanier, and they give the basketball to Golden State. Pistons with a 12-5 lead. Hoping to end the suspense early here in the Golden State arena. Barnett with it out on top. Motion offense. Barnett working against Bing. Barnett's going to take it into the lane. He tries to dish it off, and Bing gets into the passing lane, intercepts that pass, and Detroit will have numbers in transition. Bing in the lead. He's got Walker on his left. What's he going to do? He takes it himself, coast to coast. Misses the layup. Jeff Mullins comes out with the rebound. Here's a quick outlet to Barnett. And Golden State will run back the other way. The outlet to Barnett. They get it to Russell. Russell has it at the free throw line. Sends it to Mullins. Mullins drives to his left. Lays it up and in. And he is fouled on the play by
Russell.
Jimmy Walker. Golden State is running away with this one in the first quarter. It is now 14-5 with Jeff Mullins headed to the free throw line for 1 shot and a chance to make it a 3-point play. The shot by Mullins is good. And the score is now 15-5. Golden State with the early lead. 8:40 to play first quarter. Bing trying to get the Pistons to maintain their composure. Now he takes a bad shot. Rushed that shot, but he was hit on the arm by Barnett. And Dave Bing will shoot 2. That's a bad shot, but an even worse foul as Barnett hit him on the elbow. Fouled the jump shooter. That's a no-no. First shot by Bing is good. Second shot by Bing is off to the right. Rolls off. Rebound is knocked around, and Mullins comes out with it for Golden State. 15-6 now, the Warriors with the lead and the basketball. Barnett outside, guarded by Bing. He takes the 15-foot fadeaway, cannot get it to fall. And for the first time tonight, Bob Lanier snags the rebound. In fact, that is the first rebound of the night for Detroit. They're going to need a lot more of those to keep up with this powerhouse Golden State front line. They look around. They get it inside to Curtis Rowe. Rowe with his first touch of the night. Comes off the screen. Has a mismatch against Jim Barnett. The elbow jump shot by Rowe is no good. Rowe gets his own rebound. His putback attempt is up and good.
Rowe.
Good second effort there by Curtis Rowe. He's got his first 2 points of the night. And the score now is 15-8. Golden State with the lead. Jim Barnett sets up the offense. They've got it now to Thurmond, but Thurmond's about 12 feet out. He doesn't like shooting from that far away. He is going to try and send it over to Mullins on the wing. Mullins outside, swings it to Barnett. Barnett tries to get inside, misses the layup. Rebound taken by Rowe. Good help defense there by Detroit to stop that penetration, and Detroit has the chance to cut into a 7-point deficit. Bing with it out on top, guarded by Mullins. Bing takes it into the paint, dishes it out to Walker, gets it back. Shot by Bing is no good. Dishinger grabs the offensive rebound. He tries to get the putback attempt, but then at the last minute he saw Lanier inside. His pass was too hard and too high. Lanier couldn't cradle it, and the ball tumbles out of bounds, and that's another turnover. Pistons already with 4 turnovers here tonight. That's not helping their cause as they still trail by 7. 7:30 to play in the first quarter. Golden State's going to look inside once again to Thurmond. Thurmond turns to his left. Oh, and he is hacked by Rowe on the reach-in. As Rowe came over to help, that will be one shot for Nate Thurmond as Golden State attempts to build the lead. Thurmond is good. And that presses the lead to 8, 16-8. 7:14 to play in the first quarter. Here come the Pistons with Walker. Walker sends it over to Bing. Walker gets it back. Walker takes it into the paint. He lowered his shoulder and he's called for the push-off. That's 2 consecutive offensive fouls called on the Pistons. And Detroit coach Detroit coach Earl Lloyd is not very happy about that. Butch Van Breederkoff was the Detroit Pistons coach to begin the season. He resigned after 10 games. Terry Dishinger coached the next 2 games before they brought in Earl Lloyd, who finished the season with a 20-50 record. Rough year for the Pistons in real life. Earl Lloyd only lasted 7 games in the 72-73 season. So Lloyd is having a somewhat polite, measured conversation with the official about those offensive foul calls as Golden State brings the ball back to the opposite end of the court. Barnett with it out on top. He's going to look outside to Mullins. Mullins has had a productive first quarter here so far. Mullins sends it back to Barnett. Barnett's jump shot is no good. Tipped by Thurmond, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Curtis Rowe for the Pistons. Quickly, Detroit comes back. They dump it inside to Lanier. Lanier works on Thurmond once again. His short jump shot is no good. Rowe with another rebound for the Pistons. Rowe with a putback attempt. He lays it up and good. 4 points in a row for Curtis Rowe. And the score is now 16-10 in favor of the Warriors. Under 7 to play first quarter. Barnett with it out on top, facing off against Bing. Looking for help. Tries to find a cutter, can't find the cutter. Barnett takes the tough shot from 16 feet out. That's no good. Clyde Lee pulls the rebound for Golden State. And he is called for the offensive foul. That's 2 fouls on Clyde Lee, so he's going to have to come out of the game. He will be replaced by Joe Ellis. Joe Ellis, very productive backup power forward. Substitution for Detroit. Jimmy Walker has 2 fouls, actually. He's going to be replaced by Harvey Marlett. So with 6:33 to play in the first quarter, we have our initial substitutions of the game. Detroit with the basketball now, looking inside once again to Lanier. Lanier throws it up, no good. Rebound taken out of there for Golden State by Cazzie Russell. Russell with a quick outlet to Barnett. Golden State has numbers in transition. Barnett in the lead. Barnett's to the center of the floor. Swings it out to Russell on the right wing. Layup by Russell is no good. Barnett sneaks out of there with the offensive rebound. And the Warriors will reset and start with their motion offense once again. 16-10, the Warriors still lead. They're going to look inside to Joe Ellis just into the ball game. Awful pass from Barnett, stolen by Dishinger. Detroit basketball. Bing is going to look inside to Rowe. Rowe comes off the screen and hits another shot. That's 6 points for Rowe
from Marlack.
And 4 rebounds. He is also the game's leading rebounder at this point. So Curtis Rowe, the number 1 draft pick out of UCLA, is keeping the Pistons close here as the lead has been cut to 16-12. That is a 7-1 run for the Pistons, who once trailed by 10. Golden State on the offense. Outside they've got it with Mullins. Mullins against Marlett. Drives to the basket, dumps it off to Thurmond, gets it back.
Nate Thurmond from Mullins.
Thurmond gets it on the block, turns and fires and drops it home. 5 points for Nate Thurmond, and the lead is now 18-12 in favor of the Warriors. They've got it down inside to Lanier. Lanier comes off the screen, has room to operate. Dumps it out to Marlin. It's kicked away, and Detroit will maintain possession with 9 seconds on the shot clock. 5:25 on the game clock as they swing it outside to Bing. Bing comes off the screen, has an open look, cannot get it to go, but he is fouled on the play by Ellis. And that will be another free throw opportunity for Dave Bing. Bing will shoot a pair. He hits the first. Second shot for Bing is good. Once again, it's a 4-point game. 5 on the night now for Bing. Warriors have possession now with Barnett. Oh, nice little screen game down low. They've got Ellis open on the low block. Can they get it into him? It goes to Mullins, back to Barnett, inside to Ellis. Ellis' short jump shot from the baseline is blocked away by Rowe. Nice defensive recovery by Curtis Rowe. He continues to have a stellar first quarter for the Pistons. Coming back the other way, they look inside to Lanier, quickly in transition. Lanier lays it up and good.
Lanier from Rowe.
Lanier beat Thurmond back to the spot on that possession, and we now have a 2-point game, 18-16, in favor of Golden State, under 5 to play in the first quarter. Golden State needs to find some offense. Once again, they're going to try Joe Ellis. Working inside against Rowe. Quick move to the basket this time. His turnaround jump shot is no good, but he is fouled by Lanier, and that is 2 on Lanier. So foul troubles for both teams here in the opening quarter. First free throw for Ellis is good. And now the horn sounds, and Lanier goes out of the game to be replaced by Big Jim Davis. Davis, your backup center, 6'9", fifth-year man out of the University of Colorado. Ellis lines up the second shot, and it's good. Golden State back out on top by 4, 20-16. But more consequential on that play was foul number 2 picked up by Bob Lanier. And with 4:50 to play, Lanier has to go to the bench here in period number 1. The hot hand for Detroit is Rowe. Can they get it back to him again on the low block? They get it into Dishinger. Dishinger finds Rowe on the block. Rowe tries to get it back out to Bing. That's a bad pass, and it's stolen out of there by Jim Barnett. Another turnover for the Pistons, their 6th of the contest. Golden State with the basketball. They've got it in the hands of Mullins, working against Harvey Marlett. Mullins is going to take it into the paint. He gets to the paint, and his shot is up and blocked away by Davis. Nicely done by Davis. Jim Ellis pulls it out of there. Leroy Ellis pulls it out of there. And his shot is into the hands of Thurmond, and we've got a loose ball foul, and that's going to go against Joe Ellis. So no sooner does Ellis come into the game, he commits 2 quick fouls. And now both their power forwards are in foul trouble here in the early going. It'll be 1 shot for Jim Davis. Only a 65% free throw shooter, but he gets that to go. And the score now is Golden State 20, Detroit 17. 4:24 to play first quarter as we see the reserves getting ready to enter the game for both teams. The open man for Golden State is Mullins. He's got room to pull the trigger. Tries to get into the paint. We've got a loose ball and a tie-up, and Dishinger and Russell tie that one up, and that will be a jump ball. Detroit substitutions. Howie Comives will come into the game at the point. Dishinger has to remain in the game for the jump ball, and Willie Norwood will replace Curtis Rowe at the power forward. Dishinger will come out of the game at the next dead ball. For Golden State, Russell will be in on the jump. Bill Turner will come into the game. Former University of Akron Zip will come in to play the center position. Bob Portman cannot come in at the small forward because Cazzie Russell has to jump. But we'll see Nick Jones into the game at the shooting guard and Ron Williams at the point for the first time for Golden State. 4:15 to play here in the second quarter. The toss is up, and Detroit wins the jump. They've got it in the hands of Comives leading the offense. He's going to dump it down low to Willie Norwood. Norwood, a very capable scorer in the paint, misses that opportunity, but draws the foul, and it will be Norwood going to the line for the 3 to make 2 as the Pistons are now in the bonus with 3:58 to play here in the first quarter. First shot for Norwood is good. Substitutions now, Bob Portman into the game for Golden State. And for the first time, we'll see Steve Mix for the Pistons. Third-year man out of nearby Toledo. 20-18, Golden State with the lead as Willie Norwood sets up for the next free throw, which is good. That cuts it to 20-19, and Golden State now has possession. Running the offense under the direction of Ron Williams. Williams gets it inside to Portman. Portman's going to look down low to Joe Ellis. Ellis with the short jump shot inside, no good. Ellis takes his own rebound. Ellis with the putback attempt is good.
Joe Ellis.
Good hustle by Ellis on that play. That's 2 more for Golden State. They lead 22-19. Detroit's going to look inside once again to Norwood. They like that matchup against Ellis, but Norwood misses the jump shot that time. Rebound taken by Bill Turner for the Warriors. Detroit does a good job getting back in the defense on transition, forcing Williams to pull the ball back out and set up the offense. Now 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Turner outside with it. Baseline jump shot, no good. But he is fouled on the play by Norwood, and back we go to the free throw line. Both teams struggling to hit the field goals, but they're getting to the line with regularity. Now in the person of Bill Turner. Turner connects on the first free throw. Second free throw for Turner is good. 24-19 is your score. Oh, actually, no, that was no good. I misread the animations. That shot rolled around, came out, was tipped back in by Bob Portman. So that's actually a 2-pointer, and that puts Golden State up 25-19. 6-point lead for the Warriors. Pistons on offense now. With it on top is Comives. 15 on the shot clock. Comives will penetrate. He's cut off by Ellis. The short jump shot is no good. Marlett takes the offensive rebound, pitches it back out to Comives. Comives is going to look inside, try to find Norwood again. Norwood comes off the screen. He's got an open look. His shot is short. Bounces off the glass, no good, but he is fouled on the play by Portman, and it will be Willie Norwood headed back to the free throw line. Boy, fans, if you like free throw shooting, this game is for you, because we have seen a bunch of it here in the first quarter. Norwood hits the first. Second shot for Norwood is good. And that cuts the lead to 25-21. Under 3 minutes to play first quarter. Golden State with the basketball. They get it inside to Turner. Turner works down low against Norwood. Turns and faces. Baseline jump shot is good.
Bill Turner from Ellis.
Nicely done by Bill Turner. Golden State back up on top by 6. Detroit now working the offense. Again, they're going to go inside to Norwood. Norwood with his back to the basket down low. Oh, and he spins, and he got the elbow out away from his body, and he's called for the foul. That's 2 on Norwood. Boy, the foul trouble for both teams has been problematic here. Norwood is going to come out. He'll be replaced by Erwin Muller. And on the Golden State side, we're going to see Otis Allison in the game for the first time, replacing Joe Ellis, who also has the 2 fouls. A foul-plagued first quarter here, slow and plodding, but competitive, which is only fitting given the magnitude of this game. The winner of this game moves on in the playoffs to the championship tier. Golden State with the basketball. With it on the perimeter is Nick Jones. 16 on the shot clock. Jones will pull the trigger. Off the backboard, off the rim, no good. Jones wanted the foul, did not get the call. And Detroit will walk it back the other way as the Golden State guards get back successfully on the transition defense. Harvey Marlett now with it on the outside. Marlett's going to pull the trigger from 15. His shot is off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Otis Allison for the Warriors. Back come the Warriors, still leading by 6. Neither team a picture of offensive efficiency here tonight. Williams from the outside. Oh, he cans the jump shot.
Ron Williams.
First shot of the night for Ron Williams, and he got nothing but the bottom of the net. That puts the Warriors up by 8, 29-21, as we're under the 2-minute mark to play here in the first quarter. Pistons with the basketball. Marlin on the baseline. Working against Jones. Tries to dump it inside to Mix. That's a bad pass. It's stolen by Portman. Possession goes back over to Golden State. 8 turnovers now in the first quarter for Detroit. Golden State works the offense. They get it outside to Nick Jones. Jones on the perimeter working against Comives. Jones from the perimeter tries to get into the lane. He's tied up by Comives on the drive, and that will be a jump ball. 1:22 to play, 9 on the shot clock. The ref tosses the ball in the air, and the jump is won by the Pistons. They gain possession here. Running the weave offense out on top. They get it to Mix, working outside against Bob Portman. Can't get a good look. He's going to try and get it back to Comives. Comives on the top of the key, and he is double-teamed and has to call timeout. So only 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Detroit will have to get a play in called here quickly so that they can beat the shot clock for this offensive possession. They're going to look inside to Jim Davis. Davis posts up against Turner. His shot is blocked. Turner got him. Mix takes the rebound out of there for Detroit. He's got to put it up quickly as the shot clock's about to expire, but he is fouled on the play by Allison. Oh, goodness. Another bad foul by the Warriors as the shot clock was running down. Mix was desperate to try and throw something up, and he got hammered by Otis Allison. Mix misses the first free throw. He'll get one more plus the bonus. Mix hits the second. First point of the night for Steve Mix. That was not a 3 to make 2. That's my bad, since that was a evidently not called as a shooting foul. Foul was on the rebound, so it was just a 2 to make 1. Golden State with the basketball now leading by 7, 29-22. 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. Golden State looks around the perimeter. They get it to Portman on the wing. Portman dribbles to his left. His jump shot from the baseline is no good. Rebound is hauled away by Komives. Komives will walk it back the other way with 43 seconds on the game clock. They're going to look for some penetration here. They get it back into the hands of Komives. Komives will drive the lane. He's cut off by Turner, and his shot is blocked. Williams got that one. The rebound is taken out of there by Jim Davis. Davis with a putback attempt, 4 on the shot clock, and he is going to get it to Mix. Oh, he found Mix wide open down low, and Mix laid it up in good. Looked like Davis was going to have to take that one up. At the last second, he saw Mix in the corner of his eye and found Mix inside for the easy layup, 29-24. Golden State still with the lead and the basketball. Shot clock has been turned off, 19 seconds on the game clock, as the Warriors will hold for the final shot of the period. They get a 10-footer from Allison. It rolls around and out. Allison with the offensive board. Can he get a putback attempt up? He rises up and misses again, and that will end the first quarter. All right, the end of the first quarter score, Golden State 29, Detroit 24, as we call up the first quarter box score. Not a stellar performance by either team in terms of field goal percentage. Detroit 33%, 6 of 18. And Golden State 11 of 27 for 40%. The big stat there is the difference in field goal attempts by virtue of the 8 turnovers committed by Detroit, which is really the thing that's most responsible for them being in this 5-point hole. Leading scorers in the quarter, Curtis Rowe had that nice first quarter with 6 points and 4 rebounds for the Pistons, and pretty much single-handedly kept them close in this first period. For the Pistons, a balanced scoring attack, 6 for Russell, 5 apiece for Mullins and Thurmond. And the rebound totals are actually pretty close, and surprisingly only 1 rebound in the first period for Clyde Lee, who missed a significant spell due to the foul trouble. So yeah, kind of an ugly first period, given the high stakes of this ball game. Let's hope that action picks up here as we head to quarter number 2. At halftime, we'll have a couple of quick channel updates, and we'll see you then. For the time being, we are going to stick with the reserves until we get down to about the 8-minute mark, at which time we will come back with the starters. All right, the second quarter tip-off is in the air, and the jump is controlled by Detroit. It's in the hands of Komives. Komives dumps it inside to Jim Davis. Davis has room to operate on the low block, and his little baseline jump shot is good. That's the first field goal of the night for Jim Davis, and that cuts the Golden State lead to 3, 29-26. Here come the Warriors. They swing it around to Allison down low. They get it to Portman on the wing. Portland takes it to the baseline, lays it up. It rolls around the rim and falls out. But on the rebound, we have a loose ball foul, and that will be against the Pistons, Howie Comives. So that'll give Portman one shot from the line. An 88% shooter on the season. His shot is good. And Golden State now is back up by 4, 30-26. Detroit works the offense around the perimeter. They get it into Erwin Mueller, getting his first touch of the game. Muller's trying to work it in against Allison. He pump fakes, gets Allison into the air. His shot is no good, but Allison comes down on him, and that's a foul on Otis Allison, and that is his second. It will be a two-shot opportunity for Erwin Mueller. Mueller, a sixth-year man out of San Francisco. Only a 58% free throw shooter on the season, but he connects on the first. The second shot for Mueller is no good, off the side of the rim. Rebound is batted around, and finally Ron Williams comes out of there with it for Golden State. Warrior basketball up by 3. As Williams sets up the offense. He gets it down to Turner, back out to Williams on the perimeter. Williams fakes left, goes right, and travels. Turnover for Golden State. Detroit gets possession, trailing by 3. Looking inside for Davis. Can they get it down to him? Comives to Marlett on the perimeter. Marlett gets it into Davis on the entry pass. Davis turns, backs down, and dribbles the ball off his own foot and out of bounds for another turnover. Ball goes back to Golden State. Offense running through Ronnie Williams. He finds Nick Jones open on the perimeter. Jones with the jump shot from 16 feet out, no good. Jim Davis with the rebound for Detroit. Detroit will try to push the tempo in transition. Howie Comives gets it to Mix. Mix running down the center of the court. Dumps it off to Marlett on the wing. Marlett lays it up and good.
From Mix.
First basket of the night for Harvey Marlett. It's a 1-point game. Golden State 30, Detroit 29. Golden State sets up the offense. They've got it out on top now in the hands of Williams. Williams steps to his left, takes the jump shot from 15. It's no good. Taken out of there by Steve Mix for the Pistons. Detroit has the basketball, and they've got a chance to take their first lead of the ball game. Golden State got off to the quick start, had an early 15-5 lead. Detroit has crawled back into this one, but they've never led. Comives with it out on top. Dribbles to his left. Crosses over to his right, lays it up and good.
Comives.
Nice little crossover there by Howie Comives, and it is now Detroit 31, Golden State 30. The Pistons take their first lead of the ball game as the fans here at Oakland Alameda County Coliseum start clapping and stomping and trying to encourage their Warriors to get back in the saddle. With it inside is Portman, backing down on Steve Mix. Mix standing his ground. Portman has to take a tough jump shot. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound is taken out of there by Comives for Detroit. Not the best shot selection for Golden State on that possession. Detroit's going to look inside to Jim Davis again. Can they get it down there to him? Mix with it over to Comives. Comives comes off the screen, gets open in the paint. He goes up for the shot, but he is hit hard by Bill Turner. And that will be a free throw attempt for Big Jim Davis. Davis, a mediocre free throw shooter, missed it. Rebound taken out of there by Allison. Basketball over to Golden State. Still trailing by 1, 31-30. Now 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. Golden State looks inside to Addison. Addison tries to dump it out to Jones on the perimeter. Jones from 16 feet out. Drives into the lane. Collides with Marlett. The layup is good. And he is fouled on the
Nick
play
Jones
by
scores
Marlich.
from Williams.
Nice play by Jones. He made a nice cut. Addison found him. And Jones got the layup and the foul. Jones connects on the free throw. That's a three-point play, and that puts Golden State back on top 33-31. Pistons basketball. Looking to tie the game. They go inside again to Davis. He's been effective down there. Davis from 5 feet out hits another baseline jump shot.
From Comets.
And the game is tied. 9:33 to play in the second. We're tied at 33. Golden State with the basketball. Not sure where they're going to get their points out of this lineup. They're going to look for Williams. Williams looks to distribute. Can he find a cutter? He gets it to Jones. Back to Williams from the perimeter. Williams' jump shot is no good. Otis Allison comes out of there with the rebound. Allison's going to try a short jump shot on the putback. It rolls around the rim, falls off. Rebound is fought for and kicked out of bounds. Possession awarded to Detroit. 9:18 to play. We're still tied at 33 here in the second quarter. Detroit setting up the offense. Comives with it out on top. Tries to drive on Ronnie Williams. Here comes Turner on the double team. And it's Turner who commits the foul. Got him on the floor. That will be one shot for Howie Comives, with a chance to put Detroit back on top. His shot is good. And the score now is 34-33 in favor of the Pistons. Warrior basketball. Williams looks to Jones on the wing. Jones pulls the trigger from 16 feet out. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound for Detroit taken by Erwin Mueller. Mueller brings it down, hands it to Comives. Davis wants it inside. Working against Turner. His shot is off the glass, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a loose ball foul whistled on the Pistons, Erwin Mueller. And it will be Ron Williams with a one-shot foul for Golden State. Williams hits the free throw, and we're tied at 34. 8 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the second quarter. Detroit with the basketball. Comives looks inside to Mix. Mix backing down low on Bob Portman. Mix in the land of the Giants. Shoots it with the left hand, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Nick Jones for Golden State. And it looks like the Warriors now want to run. Jones and Williams running the floor. It's a 2-on-2. Williams sends it to Jones. Jones with the left hand lays it up, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Steve Mix. Good transition defense by the Pistons. Gets Detroit another possession. Still tied at 34. Mix with it now, far, far away from the basket. Is going to try and swing it back out to Comives out on top. They get it to Comives, back over to Mix. Mix's shot is no good. Rebound taken by Mueller. Mueller with a putback attempt. And he is called for the offensive foul. Another offensive foul. The foul totals keep piling up. And with this stoppage of play, the starters are going to return to the floor for both teams. 7:55 to play as Detroit comes back with Bing and Walker in the backcourt. Dishinger and Rowe at the forwards. Big Bob Lanier at the center position. Both Lanier and Jimmy Walker saddled with 2 fouls for the Pistons. For Golden State, Jim Barnett is your point guard, and he has Jeff Mullins alongside in the backcourt. Cazzie Russell at the small forward. Clyde Lee with the 2 fouls at the power forward. And Nate Thurmond, again, will duke it out with Bob Lanier inside. Two big Hoss Warriors down there, just banging bodies. And it is entertaining to watch. Philip Reynolds says, wow, go away in a tie game. Yeah, yeah, I don't know when you left, Philip. It was 15-5 in favor of Golden State to start this one off before Detroit has climbed their way back into it. Neither team is shooting effectively from the field, but we've seen a lot of free throws and a lot of turnovers, and Detroit is just doing everything in their power to stay in this one. Starters back on the floor now with 8 minutes to go in the second period. And they are going to send the ball over to Mullins, just back into the game for Golden State. Working on Jimmy Walker. Perimeter jump shot by Mullins, no good. Rebound is taken out of there by Clyde Lee. Lee with the putback attempt. Goes to the right hand, that's no good. We've got a rebound on the play by Curtis Rowe, but a loose ball foul called against Cavsy Russell for Golden State. Excuse me. Jimmy Walker at the line for Detroit with one free throw. Surprisingly, Walker scoreless in the first quarter, although he did miss time with foul trouble. The shot by Walker is good. He's on the board. And Detroit is ahead 35-34. 7:40 to play, second quarter. Outside with it is Barnett. Working against Bing. Barnett swings it out to Russell. Gets it back. Jump shot by Barnett is no good, blocked. Lanier got a piece of that as he came out to help. Curtis Rowe with the rebound for Detroit as he continues to be a monster on the boards. Detroit back to the offense. They get it in the hands of Jimmy Walker. Walker will penetrate. Goes to his right, lays it up and good.
Walker.
He got around Jeff Mullins. And Walker has quickly come in and scored 3 points off the bench. And Detroit now leads by 3. Biggest lead of the ball game. Golden State comes back on offense. They run a pick for Mullins. Mullins is open against Rowe. His outside jump shot is good.
Jeff Mullins.
Good ball movement that time for Golden State. And I think that's what both teams need, is better ball movement to create better shot opportunities and improve their shooting percentages. Detroit now at 42% for the game. Golden State only 32%. And that is just not championship level shooting for either team. Detroit now gets back on the offense. Walker with it on the outside. Working against Mullins. Walker's going to take it to the basket again. Runs into Mullins, and he's called for the offensive foul. That is his third. Walker just got a little too aggressive on that play, and he is going to have to go back to the bench for the last 6 minutes and 45 seconds of the second quarter. And they are going to come back in with the Rabbit, Isaiah Wilson. Not a widely used ball player for Detroit. He is a rookie out of Baltimore, the second round draft choice of the Pistons, number 29 overall in the draft. Little used, but they need him in this situation because Harvey Marlowe still hasn't caught his breath from his run. So Wilson comes into the ballgame as Golden State has possession, trailing by 1. They're going to try and work it to Cavsy Russell, if they can find him in there. Mullins gets it into Thurmond, back out to Mullins. They find Russell on the block. Defended by Rowe. Goes to the left hand. Laid up, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Lanier. Nice defense on that play by Curtis Rowe. And Detroit regains possession. They're going to go to Lanier on the baseline. He gets the ball from Wilson. His baseline jump shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound is kicked around out of bounds, possession to Golden State. As we say hello to Dave Gardner in the chat room. Friday Night Hoops. You were doing some hockey there a bit ago, Dave. We started just about at the same time, and I bet you're happy as anything that the NHL season is back in action. So yeah, I'll check out and see what you were doing with the hockey here later on tonight. Golden State with the basketball, trailing by 1 midway through the second period. It's been an ugly game so far. Neither team has shot the ball well. Lots of fouls, lots of free throw attempts, lots of turnovers, especially from Detroit. But it is a tightly played ball game. This is the third and final game of the series, and the winner of this silver tier playoff series moves to the gold tier of the playoffs. And at halftime, we'll take a look at those playoff brackets. All right, Golden State with the basketball, trailing by 1. They're going to look inside to Nate Thurmond. Can they get it down to him? Barnett's got it. They can't find Thurmond, denied by Lanier. Barnett is forced to take the shot on his own. His shot is no good. Rebound is taken out of there by Curtis Rowe. Rowe gets it out to Bing. Bing slows things down, and Detroit will set up their half-court offensive set. They get it into Dishinger. Dishinger's got Clyde Lee all over him. He has to dribble away from the basket. He's followed by Russell. 16 on the shot clock. They're going to try and get it down to Lanier on the low block. Lanier from 5 feet out shoots and scores. 7 points now for Bob Lanier. He leads the Pistons, and they now have the lead by 39-36. Under 6 minutes to play in the second period. Open man for Golden State is Russell. Can they get it to him? They've got it in the hands of Mullins. Over to Russell on the wing. Russell's shot from 16 feet out is good.
From Mullins.
8 points now for Cassie Russell. He leads all scorers. And the score now is 39-38. Bing sets up the offense. Runs a motion offense. They run a screen for Dishinger. Dishinger at the elbow. Has an open look. His jump shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Nate Thurmond for Golden State. Warriors come back the other way. They've got it in the hands of Barnett. Barnett's going to drive on Bing. Can he get into the lane? He gets into the lane, puts the ball on his hip, and shuffles the feet. He walked with it. That's another turnover. Ball goes back to Detroit. 39-38. Detroit with the lead and the basketball. Once again, they're going to look inside. Dishinger has it in the paint. Puts his head down. Drives into the lane, and he walked with it. Another travel, another turnover. Dave Garner, I'm going back and playing some vintage games for a few minutes. Cool. That sounds like fun. Now you're playing, I think it was PlayStation, so you're playing actual joystick hockey. Is that what you got going tonight, Dave? Okay, Golden State with the basketball. And they are going to look for Mullins on the perimeter. Mullins comes off the screen. Rowe follows him. Rowe's a step slow, and Mullins drills it.
Jeff Mullins.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Mullins. He's got 9, and Golden State is back on top, 40-39, under 5 minutes to go before halftime. Detroit basketball. With it on the outside is Isaiah Wilson. Guarded by Mullins. Wilson will take it into the basket. Dumps it off to Dishinger in traffic. We've got a whistle, and Dishinger traveled. 2 straight turnovers by Terry Dishinger, and Golden State regains possession. Well defended on that play by Cassie Russell. Russell now looks for the ball on the perimeter. He shoots from outside and scores.
Cassie Russell.
Golden State starting to heat up. They've hit 2 in a row. Russell now with 10. He is the first man on the court in double figures here tonight. And it is a 42-39 lead for the Warriors, 4:28 to play. Detroit looks inside to Rowe. Rowe's got a good look, shoots over Barnett and scores. 1 point game. Dave Gardner using an Xbox 360 controller on the PC. Games being played on PC emulator 1 and 2 button stuff. I like 1 and 2 button stuff because I can't. I'm like you, Dave. I can't do that joystick stuff. Of course, I never could. All right, Golden State has the basketball, leading by 1. Barnett's got it on the perimeter. Barnett dribbles to his left, gets into the lane, lays it up and good.
Jim Barnett.
He got around the soft defense of Isaiah Wilson, putting Golden State back on top by 3, 44-41. Now just over 4 minutes to play before halftime. Detroit with the basketball with Bing. Bing working on Barnett. Looks to distribute. Gets it inside to Rowe. Rowe works it down low against Clyde Lee. This is a good matchup. Rolls off the basket, goes to his left hand, lays it up and good.
From Wilson.
Nice offensive move by the rookie Rowe. He's now got 10 points for Detroit. 44-43. Golden State leads. They're battling it out here in the Oakland County Alameda Coliseum with 3:45 to play before halftime. That's a mouthful. Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. All right, Cazzie Russell has it inside now for Golden State. He comes off the screen, shoots over Dishinger and scores it. Both teams starting to heat it up from the field now. Always like to see that. Bing with the ball on the outside gets it to Wilson. Back to Bing. Bing's jump shot from the corner is no good, but he is fouled on the play by Barnett. And Dave Bing will go to the line for 2 shots. Bing with 5 points on the night so far. Make it 6 as he drops home the first free throw. Second free throw is up and good. Still a 1-point game, 46-45. Golden State with the lead and the basketball. Mullins swings it around. They get it inside to Lee. Short jump shot from the elbow by Lee is swatted away by Rowe. Nate Thurmond grabs the ball out of the air. Thurmond goes for the putback attempt. It's no good. Rims around and out. Rebound gets out to Jim Barnett. He passes it back out to Mullins on the perimeter. And Golden State will set up with a fresh 24. They couldn't convert on their first 2 shot opportunities. Let's see if the third time's a charm. Inside with it is Lee. Working against Rowe. Rises up inside. Rowe swatted him again. Twice in a row for Curtis Rowe. Rebound taken out of there by Dishinger. Here's the outlet to Bing. Detroit has numbers. Bing's got it in the lead. Quick outlet pass. Will he go coast to coast? He dribbles to his left. Swings it to Wilson on the right. Wilson with the layup. That's no good. It is blocked out of there by Thurmond. And the rebound is taken by Jim Barnett. What a recovery by Nate Thurmond getting back on defense to swat that fast break layup out of the sky and give possession back to Golden State. Thurmond was second team all defense this year in his 9th season out of Bowling Green State University. And he showed his mettle on that play. Golden State has possession now, 12 on the shot clock. Russell has it on the outside against Dishinger. Steps to his left, takes the jump shot and drills it.
Cazzie Russell
is heating up. He led all scorers with 29 points in the last matchup between these two teams. He's got 14 now for the Warriors, who lead by 3. Detroit with the basketball. They're going to look inside to Lanier. Why they haven't been doing more of this is beyond me. Lanier with the drop step. Layup is no good. Rebound taken by Lanier. Lanier with the follow-up. Goes to the left hand. And this time it is swatted out of there by Thurmond, out of bounds. Another block shot for Nate Thurmond. Detroit will keep possession. But Thurmond is pumping up his team, and he's got the crowd here in Oakland going crazy. Detroit trailing by 3 as they prepare to inbound. They get it inside to Dishinger. Dishinger working against Cazzie Russell. Moves to his left inside, and he lowers the shoulder and is called for the offensive foul. It has been a tough quarter for Dishinger. A couple of turnovers and now an offensive foul as the ball goes back over to Golden State. 2:17 to play before halftime. Warriors still lead by 3, 48-45. Barnett sets up the offense. They get it to Russell on the low block. Russell work inside against Dishinger. His runner is good. He's got 16.
Russell
5 straight field goals for Russell. And he has got his swerve on. 50-45 now. Golden State with a 5-point lead. That's as much separation as we've seen, I think, this entire quarter. Detroit looks inside for Lanier. He gets the pass from Bing. His shot is up, no good. Lanier working hard, gets his own rebound. Lanier with the putback, it's again no good. And this time Clyde Lee comes out with the rebound for Golden State. 2 opportunities for Lanier. He could not convert. Here come the Warriors. Barnett with it out on top. Driving on Bing. Goes to his left. Tries to dump it off to Lee. That pass had no chance. It goes out of bounds. Ball goes over to Detroit. 1:34 before halftime. Detroit with the basketball, trailing by 5, 50-45. They work it out to Bing. Bing comes off the screen with room to operate. He drives to the hole. His layup is altered by Thurmond. That's no good. Lee grabs the rebound on the weak side. Golden State with another possession. The hot hand is Russell. They want to get it to him down low. He's got Isaiah Wilson on a mismatch down there. He kicks it back outside to Mullins, back to Russell. Russell resets, turns and fires, scores again.
Cazzie Russell.
Cazzie Russell heating things up here in period number 2. He's now got 18 points. Golden State out on top by 7, 52-45. 1:10 to play before halftime. Detroit again wants to look inside. This time they go to Rowe. Rowe with the 8-foot jump shot is good.
From Lanier.
Rowe has had an excellent first half for Detroit. 12 points, 7 rebounds. As we're in the final minute of play of the first half, Golden State with the basketball leading by 5. In no hurry, they've got a full 24 to play with as they swing it to Mullins on the perimeter. Mullins with 14 on the shot clock will drive. He gets into the basket, gets around Wilson, lays it up and good. 11 now for Jeff Mullins. Golden State back out on top by 7, 54-47. 34 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock for Detroit as Bing sets up and gets it to Lanier out away from the basket. Lanier can hit from the baseline. His shot over Thurmond bounces off the rim, no good. But Curtis Rowe is there for the rebound. Rowe with a putback attempt, tries to get it up over Clyde Lee, lays it up and good. And he is fouled by Lee. That is 3 fouls on Clyde Lee. And just to make sure, they're going to take Lee out of the ball game here for the final 30 seconds. They cannot afford to have him pick up number 4. It will be Joe Ellis coming into the ball game for Golden State. And for Detroit, quickly, Harvey Marlett will check in for the final sequence. Okay, here's the shot by Rowe. It's good. He's got 15 points now, and the lead is 4, 54-50. Golden State with the basketball, 27 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. So they will have to put something up here ahead of the buzzer, but they want to hold the ball long enough so that Detroit does not have a chance to run it back for a shot the other way. Milking some clock, they look inside to Ellis. 18 on the shot clock. Ellis kicks it back out to Barnett. Barnett looks to Russell on the wing. Russell will pull the trigger with 8 on the shot clock. His perimeter jump shot is good.
Cazzie Russell.
14 points this quarter for Cazzie Russell. He's got 20 on the game. Golden State is up by 6. Detroit does have 9 seconds to get something done at the other end. They'll hold for the last shot of the period. Can they get it to their big guy Lanier? Bing's got it out on top. He finds Dishinger down low. Dishinger has it stolen by Russell. And that is the end of the half and a fitting end of the quarter, which was just a disaster for Terry Dishinger. A couple of turnovers, an offensive foul, and then got his pocket picked in the final sequence. So your halftime score is Golden State 56, Detroit 50. And let's take a look at your halftime box score. For Detroit, only 40% from the field, but they've held their own on the boards, and they have converted 18 of their 22 free throw attempts to keep this one close. Start of the game for Detroit, 15 points, 8 rebounds for Curtis Rowe. Those sound like Bob Lanier numbers, but it is Rowe, the rookie, who has stepped up his game here tonight. For Golden State, it's all about Cazzie Russell. He just torched it in the second quarter, scoring 14 of his game-high 20 points in that period to spark Golden State to the 6-point lead they enjoy here at the break. All right, another drink of Diet Pepsi to keep the whistle wet. And before we get back into the second half of this game, a couple of quick channel updates. You will notice that there hasn't been any Heartland Championship Wrestling on the channel lately because I have ordered a bunch of new cards that I'm waiting to come in. So I'll probably have a couple of Heartland Championship Wrestling videos on the channel in the next couple weeks. I'll probably do a recap of the 2020 year-end awards in Heartland Championship Wrestling. And then we'll do an unboxing video of the new cards when they arrive. So that should be fun. And once the new cards arrive, we'll kind of reshuffle some of the federations that we've been playing and get back to action soon. The other thing that's been keeping me terribly busy, I shouldn't say terribly busy, spectacularly busy because it is spectacularly fun, has been the commissioner's role I play in the Midwest Basketball League, a 18-team draft league using Stratomatic basketball. We have just completed our free agency signings period. My Nature Boys are in the tank this year. We did re-sign Clint Capella, and we picked up Derek Jones Jr. on a very inexpensive unrestricted free agent contract. But the big-name free agents that went were Bradley Beal and Paul George. Those were probably the two big-name signings. Chris Paul also got, surprisingly, a 5-year contract from one of the owners. But we wrapped that up this week, and the MBL rookie draft begins tomorrow morning. Of course, the two big names in that draft will be Ja Morant and Zion Williamson in no particular order. The Nature Boys have the number 4 overall pick in the draft, and I've got a couple of names that I'm swirling around as to who will be the selection with the number 4 overall pick. So that's been keeping me busy. Lots of emails, lots of spreadsheet work, but the guys are enjoying the free agency period, and hopefully the draft will be fun, and a good time will be had by all. And once we get through that, it'll be back to business as usual. Last thing I want to do before we get back to action is quickly show the playoff bracket. We showed this at the beginning of the broadcast. As you can see, Houston has already advanced from the silver tier of the playoffs to the gold tier, where they will take on the second seed Chicago in the first round of the gold tier playoffs. And on the silver tier, this is the final game between Detroit and Golden State. Tonight's winner has the unenviable task of facing off against the spectacular Los Angeles Lakers. The 71-72 season for Los Angeles was very special. That's the year that they put up the 69 wins, a record that stood until the Golden State Warriors came along with Steph Curry and toppled that mark. So LA with Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, Gail Goodrich, Happy Hairston on that team, Jim McMillan. So they await the winner of tonight's game in the opening round of the gold tier of the playoffs. The quarterfinals and the semifinals in the gold tier will be best 3 out of 5. We'll have games every Friday night on the channel. And when we get to the finals, that'll be best 4 out of 7. And so within a few weeks, we will have champions in the 1971-72 edition of the Epic Basketball League. And we will revisit that after the game tonight. But now I think we are ready to get back to action here in the second half. This game has been ugly at times, but it's been competitive, and the stakes are high as the starters come back into the game for both teams. Despite the foul trouble by Clyde Lee, they need him out there to protect this 6-point lead headed into quarter number 3. as it is Golden State 56, Detroit 50, heading into the second half of action. So relax, enjoy the ball game. The tip is in the air. It's controlled by Detroit Pistons with the basketball in the hands of Jimmy Walker. Walker, a very quiet first half, only 3 points. He's going to drive on Mullins to start things off. Once again showing that aggression. He's cut off by Thurmond. His shot is blocked. Mullins got him from behind. Dischinger takes the ball off the glass. Dischinger with a putback attempt. It's up, no good. And this time it is Thurmond who pulls the rebound out of there for Golden State. Barnett and Mullins will run. They've got room to operate on the fast break. Barnett in the lead. He gets it to Mullins on the wing. Mullins back to Barnett. Barnett lays it up and good.
Jim Barnett from Mullins.
Nice little two-man break for the Warriors. They go up by 8. Pistons back on the attack. Walker has it this time. He's going to pull the trigger. No, he can't get the shot off. He sends it back over to Bing. Bing puts up the 15-footer. That bounces high off the rim and into the air over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Ugly-looking shot by Dave Bing. The ball goes back over to Golden State. Golden State would like to establish control here early in the second half and perhaps stretch this lead. They've got it in the hands of Barnett. Barnett dumps it down low to Thurmond, working against Lanier. Thurmond from 10 feet out shoots and scores. Thurmond can score when necessary. He's really in there more for rebounding and defense, with guys like Jeff Mullins and Cazzie Russell to carry the scoring load for Golden State. But that time Thurmond saw an opportunity. He took advantage of it, and the Warriors are up by 10, evening their biggest lead of the ballgame. Detroit needs to get the offense going. They've got it in the hands of Dischinger on the baseline. Dischinger doesn't have an open teammate. He's going to pull the trigger from the wing. It's good. And he is fouled on the play by Russell.
From Bing.
Dischinger with a catch and shoot. Did a good job getting that shot into the air, drawing the contact, and going to the line for a possible three-point play. Nicely done by Dischinger, the wily veteran. He hits the free throw for a three-point play, his first 3 points of the ball game, and it is now 60-53, Golden State with the lead and the basketball. Barnett looks over to Mullins. Mullins working against Bing on the switch. Mullins from the perimeter gets another screen from Lee, drives to the basket. He's fouled by Rowe on the play. That foul is on the floor, so it'll just be one shot for Mullins. That is the second foul of the game on Rowe. So he's doing all right. Mullins misses the free throw. A rare miss for Mullins, but Cazzie Russell sneaks in there and grabs the rebound. Golden State resets the offense, still leading by 7. The ball now is in the hands of Mullins, working against Jimmy Walker. Walker with the 3 fouls. Mullins going to take it into the paint. It's knocked away by Walker. Ball's on the floor, loose ball. Dischinger's on the floor with it. He's tied up by Russell. That'll be a jump ball. Good hustle by both teams, as both teams are playing hard, if not playing well. They want this victory tonight. The jump ball is won by Dischinger. Detroit gains possession. It's in the hands of Walker now on the outside. He comes off a screen. He's got room to operate. Oh, he dumps it down to Lanier. Good look inside to Lanier. Lanier misses the layup. Lanier gets his own rebound. Lanier on the putback attempt. Can't get the shot off. Tries to pitch it back out to Walker. It's stolen away by Barnett. That's another turnover for Detroit, and that one was costly. I thought Lanier could have converted that putback attempt, but he heard footsteps, and he turned it over. Golden State with the basketball, leading by 7. Russell's got it on the outside. Can he pick up where he left off in the first half? His perimeter jump shot this time is way off. Lanier takes the rebound. Lanier pitches it out to Walker, and Walker will slow things down and give it over to Bing for the offense. Bing in transition is going to try and drive the lane. He gets around Barnett, gets to the basket. His short jump shot is no good. Clyde Lee takes the rebound for Golden State. Another missed opportunity by Detroit. as Golden State once again has the basketball. Russell wants it on the wing. He gets it from Barnett. Dumps it down low to Lee. Lee back out to Russell on the repass. Shot is no good by Russell. And Dischinger takes the rebound for Detroit. So Russell misses his first 2 shots of the third quarter after he lit it up for 14 in period number 2. Detroit with the basketball trailing by 7. 60-53, 9:39 to play. They get it to Lanier on the outside. Lanier from the baseline. We've got a whistle and an injury on the play as Terry Dischinger is holding his wrist. He is leaving the game. Apparently he will return, but for now it is going to be Steve Mix into the game, third-year man out of Toledo for the Pistons. Detroit on offense. Curtis Rowe to inbound. He gives it to Mix. He gets it back on the low block. Rowe working inside. His shot is blocked by Russell. Russell got him for Golden State. And Jim Barnett comes out of there with the rebound. How about Cazzie Russell with some help side defense? Golden State basketball. They've had plenty of opportunities to stretch this lead and have been unable to do so. They get it inside to Thurmond, working against Lanier. What's he going to do? He kicks it out to Russell. Russell's going to pull the trigger with 14 on the shot clock. This time it's good.
Cazzie Russell from Thurmond.
And that puts Golden State up 62-53. 9-point lead now as Russell has 22 to lead all scorers. Bing with it on the perimeter, sends it over to Walker. Walker back to Bing. Bing looks for Lanier inside, but that pass was behind him, and that's another turnover. And look at the turnover discrepancy between these two teams, and that tells you all you need to know about the score of this ball game. Detroit with 17 turnovers to only 6 for Golden State. And they're going to have to clean things up if they want to get back into this game and have any hopes of advancing in tonight's contest. Golden State's again going to look for Russell. He's got the hot hand. His outside jump shot rolls around and falls off. They're waving it off because he was fouled on the play by Mix. Actually, they call that on the floor. Russell protesting. He wants 2 shots, but he's only going to get 1 shot. He hits that one, and that puts Golden State back on top by 10, 63-53, under 9 minutes to play now in period number 3. Detroit sets up the offense. They're going to run it inside again to Curtis Rowe. That's a good move. And we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, and that's going to go against Jeff Mullins. He is called for the foul away from the ball, and it will be Jimmy Walker headed to the free throw line for 2 shots. Walker drops home the first. And the second shot by Walker is good. 5 points now for Jimmy Walker. Well below his usual scoring pace. Golden State with the basketball. With it outside once again is Russell. Working now against Steve Mix. Mix knocks it away. Can't come up with it. It rolls out of play. Golden State will keep possession with 11 on the shot clock. Good hands by Mix to knock that one away from Cazzie Russell. Russell gets it back. Working against Mix again. Can he pull the trigger from the perimeter? He does, but this one's off the front rim, no good. And Thurmond muscles his way in for the offensive rebound. Thurmond with a putback attempt rises up. That's no good. And Curtis Rowe takes the ball out of there for the Pistons. Rowe kicks it out quickly to Bing. Bing will run with Walker. Transition basketball for Detroit. Walker with it on the perimeter. On the right wing. Sends it over to Bing on the left wing. And Bing walks with it. Another turnover for Detroit. Missing yet another golden opportunity to cut into this lead. What an awful night for the Pistons and their ball management. Barnett with it on the outside, and he's got his pocket picked by Bing. Bing lost it on one end, stole it back on the other end. Detroit with another opportunity, still trailing by 8. Now 8 minutes to play in the third. Bing has it on the outside, working against Barnett, backing him down into the paint. His shot is up. It's no good. Bing's missed 5 in a row. Curtis Rowe on the offensive glass grabs the rebound. The putback by Curtis Rowe is long, but he is fouled on the play by Russell. Another big play by Curtis Rowe. He now has 15 points and 10 rebounds for Detroit. And he has 2 shots now to cut into this lead. The first is good. That foul was on Cassie Russell. Second shot by Rowe is good. He's now got 17 points, 10 rebounds. Sensational night for the rookie, Curtis Rowe out of UCLA. The lead is 6, 63-57. Golden State with the lead and the basketball. They've got it in the hands of Barnett. He's denied by Bing. He looks for help. Sends it inside to Clyde Lee. Lee works down low against Rowe. Rises up inside. Jump shot from the block is good. That is the first
Clyde
basket
Lee
for Lee on the night. And that is assist number 10 for Jeff Mullins. What a good night for Mullins. 11 points, 10 assists. And it is now 65-57. Golden State up by 8. Detroit with the basketball in the hands of Bing. Dumps it down low to Lanier. Positioned well in the lane. Tries to get it back out to Bing. Bad pass stolen by Barnett. Golden State has numbers. Barnett's in the lead. Working against Bing. Dribbles the length of the court. Takes it coast to coast, lays it up and good. And he is fouled on the play by Mix. Barnett has the chance for a 3-point play. Very nicely done by Jim Barnett. On the layup, the free throw is good. And Golden State now has their biggest lead of the night, 68-57. Warriors by 11. Detroit coming back on offense. Passing it around to Bing. Bing once again is going to try to take it to the hole. Thurmond gets in his way. The shot by Bing is short. Rebound is taken out of there by Lee. But we've got a whistle and a loose ball foul against Thurmond. And that will be a one-shot opportunity for Dave Bing on the loose ball foul. Bing lines up the free throw. It's good. And the lead is cut to 10, 68-58. Now 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Golden State in the hands of Barnett. Barnett looks to distribute. Gets it over to Mullins. Barnett gets it back. 16 on the shot clock. Barnett will pull the trigger from the top of the key. His jump shot is no good. Rebound taken out of there by Clyde Lee. Lee with a putback attempt. Lee from close range shoots and scores.
Clyde Lee.
4 points now to go with 6 rebounds for Clyde Lee, but he has been outplayed tonight by Curtis Rowe, hands down. Detroit looks inside to Lanier. Lanier has it stolen by Thurmond. Another turnover and another fast break opportunity for Golden State. It's 3-on-1 with Barnett in the lead. Will he go coast to coast again? No, this time he dishes it to Russell. Russell back to Barnett, and Barnett is fouled by Bing. That foul's on the floor. It's one shot, and Bing pretty much had to commit that foul to stop the fast break. And it will be one shot for Barnett. Barnett connects on the free throw, and it is now 71-58, Golden State by 13. Detroit has just gotten nothing done on the offensive end in this quarter, and they are falling behind and at the risk of seeing their season come to an end. Bing shoots a wild jump shot on the offensive end. It's no good, but he was fouled on the play by Barnett, and that will send Dave Bing to the line. And this is significant. That's the 5th team foul on Golden State. So for the rest of this period, Detroit will be in the bonus. So Detroit's struggles from the field continue, but if they can work some magic at the free throw line, they might just be able to keep this game close. Bing hits the first. Bing lines up the second. It's good. And Bing now has 10 points on the night. And the score is 71-60. Golden State out in front with the basketball. They've got it in the hands of Lee. Too far away from the hoop to do anything with it. He's going to try and find Mullins on the perimeter. They get it to Mullins out there. Mullins drives to the hoop, lays it up, no good. But he is bumped on the play by Lanier, and Jeff Mullins will go to the free throw line. And now Golden State is in the bonus. So again, an ugly third quarter. Lots of fouls, lots of physical play. Not a lot of offensive efficiency. Mullins hits the first free throw. Puts Golden State back on top by 12. And now by 13 as Mullins connects on the second. 73-60 now, midway through quarter number 3. Detroit trying to find some offense from somebody somewhere. Bing looks to distribute. Finds Lanier inside. Guarded tightly by Thurmond. Lanier backing down, and a whistle and Thurmond is called for the reach-in. That will send Lanier to the line for 2 free throws. Third foul on Lanier. Third foul on Thurmond as Lanier knocks home the first free throw. Second free throw by Lanier is good. He hit them both. Lanier has 9 points now, 6 rebounds. Neither of those considered stellar by his Hall of Fame standards. Golden State with the basketball in the hands of Barnett. Barnett over to Mullins. Working against Jimmy Walker, Mullins will drive. Can he get into the paint? He tries to dish it to Russell and threw that one away. Mullins tried the drive and dish. The pass was a little too wild. Russell couldn't corral it, and it goes out of bounds to Detroit. Detroit now with a chance to get back to within single digits. With the ball out on top is Bing. Working against Clyde Lee as Bing has room to operate on the screen. Bing with the drive into the lane. His layup is off iron, no good, but Lee got him with the body. That is 4 on Lee, and that is a chance for Bing to go to the free throw line for the 3 to make 2. And Lee is going to have to come out of the game once again due to the foul trouble. Bing hits the first. As the horn sounds, and into the game for Golden State will be once again Joe Ellis. Ellis 4 points, 2 rebounds in the first half. Bing misses the second free throw. He'll get the bonus. Number 3 is up and good. That's 12 for Bing. And the lead for Golden State is 9, 73-64. Now 5:24 to play in the third. Barnett with the basketball on the outside, guarded by Walker. Looks over to Russell on the wing. Can they get Cavsy Russell going again? His shot from the baseline this time is no good. Mullins sneaks in for the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Barnett. And Barnett will reset the offense with a fresh 24 for the Warriors. They go inside to Thurmond. Thurmond backing down on Lanier. Tries to kick it back out to Mullins. It's stolen by Walker. Detroit has 3-on-3 in transition with Bing and Walker in the lead. Bing will take it to the hole. Here comes Lanier, the trailer. Lanier takes it to the glass and drops it home.
Lanier from Bing.
Nice teamwork by the Pistons. As Bing had Lanier on the trail, dropped off a nice little bounce pass, and Lanier just took that one to the house. 73-66, Detroit back to within 7. 5:03 to play in the third. Open for Golden State is Russell. Can he get back on track? They dump it down to Ellis. Ellis with the turnaround jump shot. That's good.
Barnett.
Russell passed up the shot that time. Kicked it back to Barnett. Barnett found Ellis inside, and Ellis converted to put the Warriors back on top by 9. Under 5 to play, third quarter. They're looking for Rowe on the block. Whistle away from the ball. As they're looking for Rowe, he was grabbed by Ellis, and that will be 2 shots for Curtis Rowe. Rowe with 17, now 18 points as he hits the first. He leads Detroit. Second shot for Rowe is good. Your score now is 75-68. Golden State with the basketball leading by 7. Barnett sets up the offense. They run it inside to Thurmond. Thurmond comes off the screen. He's got a mismatch on the pick against Jimmy Walker, and Walker fouled him. That's 4 on Walker. He didn't want to foul in that situation, but he pretty much had to because Thurmond had him pretty well dead to rights. Thurmond goes to the free throw line. He misses the first free throw. And now coming into the game is Harvey Marlett, replacing Walker with the 4 fouls. Second free throw by Thurmond is also no good. He missed them both. Lanier takes the rebound. And as it turns out, the foul by Walker saved a basket for Detroit. Pistons now with the basketball trailing by 7. They look inside again to Lanier. Lanier and Thurmond continue to bang bodies down low. Thurmond jams him up and steals it. Thurmond has really dominated this matchup against Lanier. So it seems, just holding Lanier down to 11 points and only 7 rebounds. Thurmond with 7 and 7. So really they've kind of battled to a stalemate. But if Detroit is going to pull the upset here tonight, they're going to need a lot more out of Lanier coming down the stretch. 4:15 to play now in the third as the reserves are getting ready to return to action. Mullins with the basketball on the perimeter. He's going to drive on Marlett. Marlett blocks his path, no call. The layup by Mullins is no good. Battle for the rebound is taken by Thurmond on the offensive glass. Thurmond with a jump shot, that's no good. But he is fouled by Lanier. And it will be Thurmond going to the line for 2 in the bonus. And that is 4 on Bob Lanier. Oh my goodness gracious. Nate Thurmond heads to the line for Detroit. For Golden State. He hits that one after missing his last 2. And now we've got the horn sounds and we have replacements coming in. Howie Comives. Bob Quick into the game for the first time now for Detroit. Willie Norwood, who contributed well in the first half. And Big Jim Davis down low. And for Golden State, Thurmond will remain in the game to shoot the free throws. Joe Ellis stays in at the 4. Bob Portman, Nick Jones, Ron Williams back into the game for the Warriors. And Thurmond will be replaced at the next dead ball. The second shot by Thurmond is good. He's got 9 points now on the game. The lead for Golden State is back up to 9. 77-68. 4:03 to play. Now Howie Comives running the show for the Pistons. He's going to send it inside to Bob Quick. Working down low against Bob Portman. Shot by Quick is good.
From Norwood.
And Quick may give them a spark. They like that matchup against Portman. And he's got his first 2 points of the night. 77-70 now. Golden State running the offense through Ronnie Williams. Williams on the perimeter, runs into Comives out on top, and they call that one on Williams. That is an offensive foul. That is number 1 on Ron Williams. But the ball goes back over to Detroit. Can the second unit bring the Pistons back closer? Once again, they look to Quick. Gets the pass from Marlett. Works inside, and this time Portman picked his pocket. Portman will run. Gets it to Williams in the center of the court. Portman filling a lane. Jones on the opposite side. Williams dribbles to his left. Sends it to Portman. Portman lays it up. No good. Portman missed the layup, and Howie Komives hustles back for the rebound for the Pistons. Missed opportunity on that fast break as they go back inside to Quick. Quick backing down on Portman down low. His little fadeaway is blocked, but he is fouled on the play by Portman, and it will be Bob Quick going to the free throw line. Quick with some quick offense. See what I did there? He makes the first free throw. Second free throw by Quick is no good, and he'll get the bonus. Third shot by Quick is good. That cuts the lead to 5, 77-72. As Quick comes right in off the bench, puts up 4 points, and pulls Detroit closer. The ball now is in the hands of Ronnie Williams for the Warriors. He's looking to distribute. He finds Thurmond inside. Thurmond back to Williams. Williams is fouled on the play by Quick, and that will be 2 shots for Williams. And that reminds me that I forgot to pull Thurmond out of the game. Williams hits the first. And now the horn sounds. And coming into the game for Golden State will be Bill Turner. Second shot by Williams is good. That pushes the lead back to 7. 79-72 now. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Detroit has it in the hands of Komives. He looks inside to Big Jim Davis. Davis had a productive first half. He's working against Bill Turner. Davis squares up, shoots from the baseline, and scores it. 7 points for Davis. The lead now is 5. 79-74. Here come the Warriors. Williams gives it to Ellis. Ellis back to Williams. Williams with the baseline jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Portman. Portman passes it back out to Williams. Golden State with another opportunity. They get it to Williams out on top on the switch. He's got Quick against him. Williams pulls the trigger from 16. That's no good. Quick backs up and gets the rebound. Nicely defended there by Quick. He had a mismatch on the outside, but managed to force a tough shot out of Ronnie Williams and capture that rebound for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game, 79-74, 2:26 to play in the third. With it now is Komives working against Williams. Komives looks to drive. Attacking aggressively. Cut off by Ellis. Short jump shot, no good. Rebound taken by Davis. Davis on the putback. Short jump shot is off the rim, no good. Now Quick on the offensive glass. Quick with the follow-up opportunity. His short jump shot is swatted away by Turner. Turner swatted him, and on the rebound, we have got a loose ball foul called. That's going to go against Portman for Golden State, and that will send Willie Norwood to the line for 2 shots for the Pistons. Norwood, 4 points in the first half, and makes it 5 with the first free throw. Second free throw by Norwood is good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 79-76, 2:06 to play in the third. Golden State's looking inside to Bill Turner. Working a 2-man game with Nick Jones. Turner inside, has it stolen by Jim Davis. Now it's Golden State going into a slump. And Detroit starting to crawl back into the contest. In transition, they work it quickly into Quick. Quick steps down low against Portman. Goes to the left hand. His layup is no good. Taken out of there by Portman for Golden State. Portman did a good job defensively that time to deny Quick and get possession back for the Warriors. Still leading by 3, 1:40 in the third. Ball goes inside again to Turner. Turner comes off a screen. Has room to operate over the smaller Harvey Marlett. Turner turns and shoots and scores. Nice shot there. Pushes the lead back to 5. 81-76. 1:27 to play in the third. Detroit with the basketball. They're going to look inside to Davis. Davis and Turner now battling it out. Short jump shot by Davis off the glass and good.
From Comivs.
81-78. Golden State comes back on offense. They get it to Nick Jones on the outside. Jones has room for a jump shot, but he cannot get it off because he is hacked by Marlett. 2 shots now for Nick Jones. That foul was called on the floor, so it won't be a 3 to make 2, but I don't think Jones cares. He's a very steady free throw shooter, 84% as he hits the first. Jones connects on both, and that pushes the lead back to 5, 83-78, with now 1 minute to play in the third. Detroit runs the offense. They get it to Quick on the perimeter, back to Comives. Defended by Williams. Long jump shot by Comives is no good, but Norwood takes the offensive board. Norwood on the putback attempt over Joe Ellis, but he is fouled on the play by Portman, and it will be Norwood going to the line to shoot 2. That's 4 fouls on Portman in very limited playing time. First shot by Norwood is good. He's now got 7 points. And into the game now for Golden State will be Otis Allison, replacing Portman with the 4 fouls. Second shot by Norwood is good. Once again, the lead is cut to 3, 83-80, with 47 seconds to play in quarter number 3. Golden State running the offense. They dump it down inside to Turner. 14 on the shot clock. Turner battling Jim Davis down low. Turner inside. Turns and fires, shoots and scores. That's 7 points for Turner. It's now 85-80. 34 seconds on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. They've got it in the hands of Quick on the baseline. Looking to distribute. Down to 3 on the shot clock. They get it into Norwood. Norwood has to take the quick shot. Can he beat the shot clock? He spins, he rises up, it's swatted away by Ellis. Quick with the offensive rebound. Can he get it up in time? His short jump shot is blocked by Turner. Bounces out of bounds. Ball will go to Detroit with only 1 second on the shot clock. They're going to need to run something very quickly here. 9 on the game clock, 1 on the shot clock. What will the Pistons do? They get it into the hands of Comives. He's going to have to pull the trigger quickly. Top of the circle. His shot is no good. It sails out of bounds. Golden State will take possession with 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Desperation heaved by Comives, missed everything. And now the Warriors will have the opportunity to play for the last shot of the period. Williams with the ball outside. Gets it into Allison. Allison's leader is no good at the buzzer, and that will end the third period. All right, taking a look at your third quarter box score. Again, it was very poor offense, lots of free throws. And Detroit cut 1 point into the lead. And heading into the fourth quarter, it is Golden State by 5, 85-80. Your leading scorers, 19 points for Curtis Rowe to go with the 10 rebounds. He has been a monster. Lanier has struggled, only 4 of 13 from the field, as he's been pretty well held in check by Nate Thurmond. Still, he has 11 points. Bing has 12 points, all from the free throw line. Look at that stat line for Bing, 0 for 6 from the field, 12 for 14 from the free throw line. As somehow Detroit has managed to pull enough shenanigans to keep this one close, despite a very poor shooting performance and the 22 turnovers. I think that 38 free throws has helped Detroit a great deal. Both teams in some foul trouble, but especially Golden State in foul trouble. They've got Lee with 4, the backup Portman with 4, and a number of guys with 3 fouls. Golden State has not shot the ball terribly well. other than Cazzie Russell. Russell, 11 for 18, 23 points. Sensational performance. Barnett, 4 for 11. He's got 10 points. Mullins got 13 points and 10 assists, which is very, very crucial for his team. Lee and Thurmond combining for 14 rebounds. As Golden State now leads by 5 at the end of 3 quarters. And we go to quarter number 4. We will stick with the backups for the first 3 or 4 minutes of the quarter. In a game of this magnitude, we'll probably come back with the starters at the 9-minute mark. Although we are going to have to be careful with some of these guys that have the 4 fouls. And we're ready for action here in the 4th. The tip-off is in the air. It's controlled by Detroit. Pistons have the basketball in the hands of Comives. Comives working against Williams. Comives is going to attack the glass. Cut off by Ellis. The shot by Comives is missed. The rebound taken out of there by Ellis for Golden State. Nice inside defense by Joe Ellis. Back the other way in transition, it's Turner. Turner beats his man down to the spot. Gets the pass inside, lays it up and good. And he is fouled on the play by Quick.
From Allison.
Not really a fast break, but a nice transition opportunity as Turner takes advantage for the hoop and the harm, and he has a chance to convert the free throw for a possible 3-point play. Turner hits it, and that stretches the Golden State lead to 8, 88-80. Pistons with the basketball. They look inside to Davis. They get it to the hands of Norwood. Norwood inside with a nice bounce pass to Davis. Davis can't convert the shot. The rebound is batted out of bounds. The ball goes back over to Golden State. Another crucial miss, and this is a crucial stretch of this ball game. Detroit cannot let this lead get out of hand here, or it will be trouble in the Motor City. With it now is Allison inside, 16 on the shot clock. Allison working against Quick. Back to the basket, turns and fires. Off the side of the rim, no good. But he is fouled on the play by Willie Norwood. And Otis Allison will go to the line for 2 free throws. Rookie out of UNLV. Not a good free throw shooter. And the first shot rolls around and off. And it drops through. For some reason, the light didn't turn green on the interface. Allison hits them both. His first 2 points of the night. And the lead for Golden State is 10, 90-80. Detroit needs to get some offense going. Comives has it out on top. Looking for a teammate, finds Marlett. Marlett from the outside will pull the trigger. His shot is good.
Marlatt.
Nice shot by Marlatt, 90-82. Is your score. Golden State with the basketball. They get it to Nick Jones. Jones is going to pull the trigger from outside. His shot is off the front rim, no good. But he is fouled on the play by Marlett. And it will be Nick Jones for 2 shots for the Warriors. Nick Jones, a nice little spark. 5th-year man out of Oregon. He's got 5 points on the night. His first free throw is good. Second free throw for Jones is good. And the lead is back to 10, 92-82. Detroit wants to get it inside to Davis. They like that matchup, even though Davis has struggled here in the second half. And this time Davis turns it over again. Tried to kick it back out to the high post. Had it picked off by Williams. Ball goes back to Golden State. Golden State on the offensive end. They get it to Jones. What's he going to do? Working against Marlett. Outside. His shot is up and good.
Nick Jones.
That's 9 off the bench for Jones, and Golden State is now up by 12. Detroit's got to do something and fast. 10:21 to play. Marlett has it on the outside. He hit it from out there the last time. This time he shoots the fadeaway, no good. He missed everything that time. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession goes over to Golden State. Boy, Detroit is fading quickly here. As the sun sets in the west and Detroit's hopes seem to set with it. Golden State now has an inside screen set up for Ellis. Ellis with a turnaround jumper over Comives. He drains that one, and it is now a 14-point game. Biggest lead of the night for Golden State, 96-82. And with that, Detroit is going to call timeout. And they are going to go ahead and bring some starters back into the game. Back comes Bing. And back comes Curtis Rowe for the Pistons. See if they can't get something going. And Rowe to inbounds, deflected out of play. Detroit maintains possession. 22 on the shot clock. 10 minutes to go in the game. As Bing has the basketball out on top. Working against Ronnie Williams, Bing is going to try and drive. He gets into the lane. His layup is off the rim, no good. He is fouled on the play by Ellis, and that is his fourth. And Bing goes back to the free throw line. That's where he scored all of his points today, and he missed the first. Boy, in a game where every point counts, they need those free throws. Bing hits the second. He's got 13 points. Detroit trails by 13. Warriors setting up the basketball in no hurry to run any offense. Williams dribbling to his left. Sends it over to Allison. 19 on the shot clock. Allison's going to look to get it back to Williams. Williams back over to Allison. Allison is cut off by Rowe. His short jump shot is no good. Blocked by Davis. Rebound taken by Turner. Turner on the putback attempt. He is fouled on the play by Davis. So it will be Bill Turner going to the free throw line, looking to extend this 13-point lead. Shot by Turner is good. Turner now in double figures with 11 points. Just a one-shot opportunity. But that puts Golden State on top by 14, 97-83. Bing looking to run the offense. He's going to drive on Williams. Williams blocked his path, and this time it's an offensive foul called on Bing. That is his third, as the desperation gets worse and worse for Detroit. Even the Hall of Famer Dave Bing can't seem to get his offense going here tonight, as Golden State has just throttled the Detroit offense, holding them to 22 of 66 from the field. Golden State with the basketball, they've got it in the hands of Allison. Allison working inside. Jim Davis comes over to help with the defense. Allison's shot from the wing is no good, but the rebound is taken out of there by Joe Ellis on the offensive glass for Golden State. Ellis with a putback, goes to the left hand, and has it stripped away and stolen by Marlett. Detroit with another opportunity, desperately needing to cut into this lead. Now 9 minutes to play in the fourth. They still trail by 14. On the offensive end, they want to get it to Quick. Quick dumps it down to Rowe. Rowe working against Joe Ellis. Rowe in the paint with a short jump shot. Bounds off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Turner. Turner gets it out to Williams. Williams thought about running in transition, but with a score and the lead this big, he decides instead to pull it back and dribble up slowly to kill some extra time off the clock. The clock is the ally of the Warriors at this point in the game. They get it now in the hands of Jones. Jones working against Bing. Jones looks to distribute. Gets it over to Williams, gets it back. Jones is going to shoot from the perimeter. His jump shot is a little short. Loose ball on the play, and it is dug out of there by Quick for the Pistons. Golden State hustles back on defense, and Detroit cannot run. They'll have to reset the offense. Now under 8.5 to play. The ball's in the hands of Bing. Bing over to Marlett. Marlett looks inside for Curtis Rowe. Rowe gets it down low. His layup is no good. Struggle for the rebound. Rowe comes out of there with the offensive board. Rowe on the putback attempt. It's good.
Rowe.
21 big points for Curtis Rowe. He is single-handedly keeping any hopes that Detroit may have alive in this fourth period. Basketball in the hands of Golden State. They get it to Allison. Allison working inside against Quick. Running out of options now. Allison's going to have to shoot. He's fouled on the play by Rowe. And that will be a two-shot opportunity for Allison. As we say hello to Al Red Sox fan. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the fourth quarter of the Silver Tier playoff game between the Golden State Warriors and the Detroit Pistons. It has been an ugly ball game. Both teams struggling from the field. Lots of fouling, lots of free throws. And just a very, very physical black and blue kind of a ball game. As Otis Allison, the rookie out of UNLV, steps to the free throw line for Golden State and connects on the first free throw. To the Detroit bench we go. In comes Walker. Steve Mix into the game. And Bob Lanier back into the game. Walker lost Terry Dishinger to a wrist injury earlier on, and he has not been able to return. Golden State will come back with their starters. Barnett and Mullins in the backcourt. Cassie Russell, the hot hand at the small forward. Clyde Lee with the 4 fouls at the power forward. And the big man, Nate Thurmond, inside. Thurmond has been instrumental in keeping Bob Lanier at bay and enabling Golden State to pile up this big lead. And with 8:10 to play, can't take Allison out quite yet. He's got another free throw to shoot. And he missed it. But the rebound is tipped around and into the hands of Jeff Mullins for Golden State. They keep possession, leading by 13. They'll kill some more clock as they run it around outside to Barnett. Barnett working against Bing. 18 on the shot clock. Sends it over to Mullins. Mullins comes off the screen. He's got room to operate. Tries to get it into Thurmond. That's a bad pass. It's stolen out of there by Curtis Rowe. Detroit with the basketball. Once again, the Warriors get back on defense, forcing Bing to pull the ball back and run the offense. If they want points, they're going to have to get them the old-fashioned way. They get the ball over to Walker. Walker's going to look inside to Lanier. Lanier is shaken up, but he's going to stay in the ball game. He can't get a shot off against Thurmond. He's going to dump it inside to Mix. 14 on the shot clock as Mix works it down low against Cassie Russell. Mix rises up inside. Russell gets a finger on it. It's a block shot. Thurmond with the rebound for Golden State. Golden State with another possession, leading by 13. They get it into the hands of Mullins. Mullins is going to look for Russell on the perimeter. See if they can get Cassie Russell going down the stretch. He misses that jump shot. It's around and out. Mix takes the rebound for Detroit. Bing and Walker will now run. They force the action. 2-on-2 on the break. Bing dribbles to his left, finds Walker streaming down the center of the lane. Walker's layup is no good, but he is fouled on the play by Barnett. And Jimmy Walker will go to the line for 2 free throws. First shot for Walker is no good. Walker, very slow night, only 5 points on the game. And now Clyde Lee back into the game for Golden State. 7:37 to play. Golden State leading by 13. If Detroit's going to do anything, they better do it soon. Walker misses both free throws. Very uncharacteristic. Clyde Lee with the rebound for Golden State. Warriors with another possession. The ball's in the hands of Jim Barnett. He works it around the perimeter. They get it to Cazzie Russell on the baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Russell will shoot from 12 feet out. His shot is off the front rim, no good. And Bing takes the rebound for Detroit. Can the Pistons capitalize? Bing takes it into the front court. Going one-on-one against Barnett. He shoots the outside jump shot. It's no good. Around the rim and out, Barnett pulls the rebound for Golden State. Warriors walk it back up. Now under 7 minutes to play. Time keeps on ticking away from the Pistons as Barnett sends it over to Mullins on the perimeter. Mullins sends it back over to Barnett, coming off the screen. Has a mismatch against Curtis Rowe. What's he going to do? He pulls the trigger from 12 feet out. It's good.
Barnett from Mullins.
Nice little guard play by Barnett and Mullins. And with 6:53 to play, Golden State has their biggest lead of the night, 100-85. Detroit working quickly, gets it inside to Rowe. He's been their lone bright spot tonight. Rowe tries to get a bounce pass over to Walker. It's knocked away, but the Pistons will keep possession. Bing with it out on top. Bing will drive. Goes to his left against Mullins. Gets a screen from Lanier. Cannot get the free throw, the field goal to go. Mix on the offensive glass. Mix with the follow-up. I can't remember the last time Detroit hit a field goal. Mix tries to get it to Walker. That's another bad pass. That's another turnover. 25 turnovers now for Detroit. They have been their own worst enemy in this game on a number of levels. They can't shoot. They can't pass. About all they can do is make free throws. And that's not going to be good enough to get them into the championship tier of the Epic Basketball League playoffs. Cazzie Russell now with it. Working down low for Golden State with Steve Mix on his hip. Russell from the inside lays it up. That's no good. Rebound is taken out of there on the offensive glass by Lee. Lee with a putback attempt. He's called for the offensive foul. Lee got that elbow up in the air. That's his 5th foul. And with 6 minutes to play, they're going to go to the bench. And they are going to come back with Bob Portman into the game. He's the freshest guy. And they're going to buy a couple of minutes for Lee with the foul trouble. But leading by 15, they're not going to stress about this too much. Detroit needs some offense. They go to Jimmy Walker. Walker gets into the lane. His shot's no good. Tipped away and cleared by Lanier. Lanier's putback attempt is also no good. Off the rim, but he is hit by Thurmond, and he will go to the free throw line. 2 shots for Bob Lanier. Detroit's field goal percentage down to 32 on the game. Lanier hits the first. Second shot by Lanier is no good. Lanier gets his own rebound. Lanier tries to take it back up strong. His 10-footer is no good. Nate Thurmond takes the rebound. 10 rebounds now for Thurmond. Detroit can't buy a basket, and we're now under 6 minutes to play in this one, with the Warriors still ahead by 14, 100-86. Barnett bringing the ball up. Looking on the perimeter to Portman. Portman pulls Rowe away from the basket. Tries to swing it back out to Mullins. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Golden State retains possession. 16 on the shot clock. Portman to inbound. Throws it into Barnett. Barnett working against Bing. 10 on the shot clock. Barnett will shoot from 17. It's knocked away and stolen by Bing. Bing took it away. Can Detroit convert? Bing brings the ball up. Looks inside to Big Bob Lanier. As Al Red Sox fan coaches from the sidelines, get it to Lanier. Lanier can't hit. It's tipped around. There's a scrum. Mullins comes out with it, and Golden State has another possession. Again, content to walk the ball up the court. It's in the hands of Barnett. He's being trailed by Lanier in transition. Sends it over to Mullins. Mullins tries to look inside to Portland. Back out to Mullins. It's stolen by Walker. 3-on-2 fast break for the Pistons. Bing with Walker and Mix. Bing into the lane. Bing dishes to Mix on the left wing. Mix misses the layup. Barnett with the rebound. Detroit fails again to convert that opportunity, and Golden State again content to walk the ball back from left to right down the court. 5:22 to play. Golden State still up by 14. Barnett brings it up. They're going to dump it inside to Thurmond. Working down low against Rowe. Thurmond turns, takes a jump shot, and it's good. Somebody finally made a field goal. It was Nate Thurmond. He now has a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Golden State now with their biggest lead of the game, 16 points, 102-86, 5:08 to play. Detroit with a basketball. In desperation, Bing will drive. Takes it into the lane. Barnett steals it. Another turnover for the Pistons. That's 26. Barnett runs the other way, takes it coast to coast, lays it up and
Jim
good.
Barnett.
And this has turned into a laugher. An 18-point lead for Golden State. Detroit working quickly. They send it to Walker. You want a quick shot? Walker's your guy. Walker finds Lanier. Back out to Walker. The outside jump shot is no good. Actually faked and stolen away by Mullins. Walker had the open look. Instead tried to force it to Lanier. Mullins stepped into the passing lane and stole it. Golden State now with a 4-on-1 break the other way. Barnett in the lead. Dishes it to Russell. Russell finds Thurmond the trailer, and Thurmond slams it home.
Nate Thurmond from Russell.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's just embarrassing. When Nate Thurmond runs faster than your whole team and scores on the fast break, that is poor basketball. Detroit now trails by 20, 4.5 minutes to play, as the fans here in the Coliseum in Oakland come to their feet, cheering on their Golden State Warriors, preparing to head for the championship tier of the finals. Here's a baseline jump shot by Mix. That's no good. He's missed 5 straight. Thurmond takes the rebound for Golden State. Barnett dribbles it into the front court. Passes it over to the wing to Mullins. Mullins working against Bing, 12 on the shot clock. Mullins looks for a teammate. Finds Barnett out on top, 6 on the shot clock. Barnett will pull the trigger. Free throw line extended. Shot is good.
Jim Barnett from Portland.
108-86. Now 4 minutes to play. Detroit looks inside to Rowe. Working quickly, posting up against Portman. Rowe misses the shot. Detroit under 30% from the field. Another rebound for Thurmond, as Golden State is just dominating this fourth period. Barnett takes it into the front court. 19 on the shot clock. Sends it back out on top to Barnett. Barnett over to Russell on the wing. Russell with 9 on the shot clock. He shoots, he scores.
Cassie Russell.
Russell now with 25. Detroit working quickly, spinning it around. They find Lanier inside. Lanier shoots over Mullins. He missed that one. Can anybody on Detroit shoot the basketball? Thurmond takes another rebound for the Warriors. Back comes Golden State. It's in the hands of Barnett. Barnett, the point guard, sends it down low to Thurmond. 11 on the shot clock. Thurmond works down low against Lanier. Thurmond turns on the baseline. Has it knocked away by Lanier and stolen by Mix. Detroit shows some chutzpah on the defensive end. Bing takes it into the front court. Bing calls his own number. Sends it to Walker. Walker looks inside to Lanier, and it's turned over, kicked away out of bounds. I don't think even the Detroit coaching staff wants to stick around for the ending of this one, as Barnett's content to dribble it away, sending it inside to Thurmond. Thurmond's going to swing it back out to Barnett. Barnett top of the key, shot no good. Rebound taken by Lanier. That's his 10th rebound to go with 12 points. A double-double, but hardly a night to be proud of. Detroit's 29% from the field. The ball's in the hands of Bing. Bing shovels it to Walker. Walker tries to dump it into Lanier. Lanier throws it away. Actually knocked out of his hands by Portman. Detroit will keep possession with 7 on the shot clock. And the Detroit coaching staff has seen enough. We are going to see the blowout lineup. It's going to be Harvey Marlin at the point, Isaiah Williams, Willie Norwood, Erwin Mueller, and Big Jim Davis to finish this one out for the Pistons. As the Detroit starting 5 comes off the court in abject disgrace. What an embarrassing night of basketball we've seen. 7 on the shot clock. Harvey Marlin running the point. Sheds his defender, drives, lays it up, and good.
Marlin.
Why couldn't the starters have done that? Detroit trailing by 22. Golden State with the basketball is going to burn some clock. Now down to 17 on the shot clock. 2:09 on the game clock. They pass it around the perimeter down to 7. They get it into the hands of Barnett. Barnett, top of the key, takes the pass from Russell, and that's a shot clock violation. And now with under 2 minutes to play, it will be the blowout guys for Golden State as well. Ronnie Williams will run the point. Nick Jones will give Otis Allison another run. Joe Ellis and Bill Turner for the Warriors will finish this one out. Good night in the chat room. Nice to see so many folks have come out to listen to some basketball. Appreciate your patronage even on nights when the games are not competitive. Here's Marlett from the foul line extended. Pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound for Allison for Golden State. Minute 30 to play. Williams dribbles into the front court. Warriors content to burn some clock. With 12 on the shot clock, they get it to Williams. Out on top. Williams with the jump shot from outside. Marlett with a strong defense. The shot is no good. Ellis comes out with it. A fresh 24 for Golden State as Ellis passes it back out to the perimeter. Williams dribbles it back out to the top of the key. Golden State continues to burn some clock. They look now on the wing to Allison. Allison back to Williams. Williams from the free throw line shoots and scores. 112-88 is your score as we head to the final minute of play. A humbling night for Detroit as they've got it in the hands of Harvey Marlett. Marlett again is going to call his own number. As nobody else is interested, Marlett shoots and misses. Joe Ellis takes the rebound for Golden State. Now 37 seconds to play. Shot clock at 24. As Williams brings the ball up for Golden State, they'll burn some clock. The lead is 24. As they get it to Bill Turner on the wing. 11 on the shot clock. Turner from the outside is picked up by Norwood. Takes the shot, no good. Erwin Mueller with the rebound for Detroit. And back down to the other end they go with 21 on the game clock. They get it into the hands of Isaiah Wilson. Wilson pulls the trigger from outside. Shot no good. Out of bounds to Golden State with now 11 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock has been turned off. And it's going to be Ron Williams to just hold the ball. Down to 6 seconds. Williams dribbles out the clock. Down to 2 seconds. They get it over to Nick Jones. And that will be your ball game. Offensive foul charged by Jones at the buzzer. How about that? I have got to see. This is the screen I want to see. The fourth quarter, 27-8. What an embarrassing performance by Detroit. Let's see. Marlett had a field goal at 11:08. A free throw for Bing at 9:48. Free throw. And Harvey Marlett scored with 2 minutes to play. So only 2 field goals in the entire fourth quarter for the Detroit Pistons, both of them scored by Harvey Marlett. So thank you again for coming out tonight. Barnett with 6 in the fourth for Golden State. And your final box score is going to be an ugly mess. As Dave Gardner says, that was bad. Indeed, that was bad. Dave Bing 0 for 8 from the field. Lanier 4 for 16. The only redeeming player for Detroit was Curtis Rowe with 21 points and 13 rebounds. As a 29% performance from the field for the Pistons tonight, including only 2 field goals in the fourth period. Golden State, very workmanlike performance. Not stellar from the field, 45%. Controlled the rebounds, did what they needed to do, took care of the basketball. 28 turnovers for Detroit in a losing effort. Your leading scorer tonight was Cazzie Russell with 25. Nate Thurmond, 13 points, 13 rebounds for Golden State in the victory. So thank you all for coming out tonight. We take another look at the gold tier of the playoffs. And it will be Golden State moving to the championship bracket, where they will have the enviable task of taking on the the unenviable task of taking on the top-seeded Los Angeles Lakers. So we will be back next week with more basketball action from the Epic Basketball League as we head to the championship tier of the playoffs. So thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. Great crowd. Dave Gardner, always a pleasure. Our Red Sox fan, great to have you on board. Philip Reynolds, thank you as always for your input tonight. Tribe Fan 879 made a cameo. Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims. So once again, thank you to everybody who came out tonight for tonight's action from the Epic Basketball League, brought to you by the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Fans, thank you again. That's our